Hey guys, my name is Jordan and today we're taking a look at the SteelSeries Arctis 7 Plus headphones, the newly updated version of the award-winning Arctis 7. Now how do they sound compared to the other options out there? And are they even better than the original? Who is this headset for and what can you expect once you get it? Well, let's find out. The Arctis 7 Plus is all black, from the ear cups' matte plastic backs, to the headband's anodized metal, to the wide elastic strap that provides the headset's ski goggles-like suspension. The larger ear pads are soft memory foam wrapped in breathable fabric, and between them and the headband's springy suspension, the headset is comfortable to wear. The left ear cup holds the built-in boom microphone that retracts inside the ear cup when not in use, and features a red indicator LED on the capsule to let you know when it's muted. Along the ear cup's bottom edge sits a micro USB port for charging the headset, a connector for the included 3.5mm cable, a volume wheel, and a mic mute button. The power button and game voice mix wheel sit on the right ear cup. The Arctis 7 Plus connects wirelessly to PC, Mac, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, or an Android phone. The transmitter measures nearly an inch wide and just over half an inch deep, so it's relatively compact for plugging into a phone or Switch. That being said, the transmitter blocks the PlayStation 5's USB-A port if you plug it into the USB-C port on the system. The Bluetooth-less transmitter is required for wireless use, but you can use the 3.5mm wired connection with the included cable. Besides the 3.5mm cable and transmitter, the Arctis 7 Plus comes with a USB-C to USB-A cable for connecting the transmitter to any compatible device with a USB-A port. It also includes a USB-C to USB-C cable for charging and connecting the headset for a PC, for updating the firmware, or manually pairing the headset to the transmitter. When the headset is connected to a PC, you can tweak the Arctis 7 Plus settings extensively through the GG Engine software and its new sonar section. The standard device settings outside of the sonar include a 10-band EQ and mic volume, and side tone adjustments. Sonar, meanwhile, offers individual 10-band EQs for gaming audio, chat audio, and microphone, and a load of other features. You can individually set the frequencies for each band in the game's audio EQ and adjust the gain and set different filters. The Game Audio tab also provides access to Sonar's 7.1 channel simulated surround sound feature, along with adjustable bass boost, treble boost, voice clarity, and smart volume functions. The EQs in the chat audio and microphone bands have fixed bands, but you can set noise reduction, noise gate, volume stabilizer, and impact noise reduction features, each with their own sliders too. The 7 Plus has the same connection options as the older Arctis 7, with one very meaningful difference. While both headsets primarily use a 2.4 GHz USB wireless dongle to connect to your device of choice, the 7 Plus wireless adopts a USB-C connection. The move to USB-C means the 7 Plus can connect to mobile devices in addition to your PC and everything else. On top of all those connection methods we mentioned earlier, the wireless also supports a wired connection via 3.5mm over a USB-C via its charging port. The addition of 3.5mm means that you can also use this headset with Xbox consoles too. The headset charges over a USB-C in about 2 hours, and you can play while it charges. You'll have to charge this less often than pretty much any other gaming headset on the market. According to SteelSeries, the Arctis 7 Plus can last up to 30 hours on a single charge. At a consistent output, the Arctis 7 Plus wireless lasted 71 hours, 42 minutes on a single charge. Not only is that 4 times the battery life of the SteelSeries Arctis 7, but it also beats the pants off of pretty much every other gaming headset I have ever tested. It lasts almost 20 hours longer than our next best result. Arctis 7 Plus can put out solid bass, although it won't feel like you have a subwoofer strapped to your head. You shouldn't listen to it at maximum volume, though they don't distort even at that level. The Arctis 7 Plus has audio balance for music. Opening acoustic guitar plucks get a strong sense of resonance, along with a hint of string texture and higher frequencies. When tracks really kick in, the bass line sits slightly in front of the mix, but the vocals and guitar strums cut through to maintain their presence thanks to a bit of sculpting in the highs. The Arctis 7 Plus, however, does sound better in the music EQ settings through Sonar, with the virtual surround sound feature turned off. The Arctis 7 Plus capably handles first-person shooters quite effectively. Sound effects come through clearly with everything from distant gunfire, to the rustle of grass, to the stomps of feet in buildings easily heard. Footsteps and gunshots get a good amount of bass presence, but don't overwhelm the audio, letting the other sounds come through. The 7.1 channel virtual surround feature in Sonar works well for a free software-based feature. It enabled good panning and a mixing to give a sense of sound coming from all directions, the strong left to right directionality. The effect isn't quite as precise as Dolby Atmos or THX spatial audio, but it works well enough to provide an idea of just where enemy shots are coming from. The microphone is functional but unimpressive. Although my voice can be clearly understood in the test recording, it also sounded just slightly fuzzy in the higher frequencies. This is the SteelSeries Arctis 7 Plus's headset mic, and now you can actually hear what it sounds like through my voice, and you can decide if you want to buy it or not. The mic prevents hissing, but also keeps the audio from sounding clean enough to use for recording or streaming. The SteelSeries Arctis 7 Plus wireless brings all the best elements of the Arctis 7 and arguably improves on its two weakest aspects. The battery life of the Arctis 7 is still pretty unimpressive even after SteelSeries updated the firmware to help. And the Arctis 7 Plus wireless blows it out of the water along with most every other gaming headset on the market. The move to USB-C dongle also expands the headset's wireless compatibility to mobile devices and the Nintendo Switch when it isn't docked. These aren't the flashiest additions, but they still have a big impact on the overall user experience, like never having to charge that headset because it's never gonna die. But that's just my opinion. Why don't you let me know your opinions in the comments down below. Give the video a like if you learned anything, and maybe hit that subscribe button if you enjoy these types of reviews. Want to learn a little more about another good headset? Then why not check out this video on the Black Shark V2? Maybe you'll find something more for you there.